Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. It's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. I'm born to howl at the moon. You know I need me some room for chasing me all night and then sleeping till noon. Gonna do what I do, girl. Hell no, it ain't you, girl. Yeah, I've heard it before and I know that it hurts. Baby, you ain't the first girl who tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in, but that's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yes, outside dog. Ever since you laid eyes on me, you've been barking up the wrong damn tree. Girl, you tried to tighten up the collar, clean me up, pull me up by the holler. That's one pill I ain't never gonna swallow. There's only one way this ends. Me running off you on the porch crying. Girl, I don't guess I can blame you for trying to fence me in. That's your fault. Hell, you brought in this outside dog. Yeah, this outside dog. Poses. You don't have to ever quit. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had plenty of time, there was no rush, but it was your dream to be like us. You're in dreamland, so you don't care. And as you wait, we're standing there. Yeah, can't be me, I'm a rock star. I'm rhyming on the top of a cop car. I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel, I'm a rebel. It's almost over now.
Ready up, nigga.
Just be yourself. Don't ask us why. 'Cause if you don't.
20 miles west of downtown Dallas, one of the league's grand settings, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Dallas Cowboys. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from AT&T Stadium. Yeah. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line. They'll send a tight end in motion. The first carry for the Spartan, Kenneth Walker. He's taken down but just shy of midfield. It's a gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And this run game certainly didn't waste any time getting settled in. Nice job by the offensive line, displacing defenders at the point of attack, and allows the back to pick up a nice chunk to get this game rolling.
Darnold to throw on first down. Plus to his right. On throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
You know, there's a rule that's pretty simple when you're running routes against zone coverage, Mike. And it's as simple as, if you're open, stay open. Instead, you see the receiver here, he ends up running to a covered window, and it just clouds the vision of the quarterback. Instead of throwing into a wide open target, he's now forced to throw into a contested area.
And will move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. A big play for Seattle, 35 yards. They're at the 17-yard line now for first and 10. Here's Walker. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. That's a gain of 16 yards, and it sets up first and goal. First and goal, Seattle. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. That's the safety, Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive. At their own 10-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Crushed, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go. We'll try again. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap for Prescott. And that ball incomplete over the middle.
And he's lucky this one didn't go back the other way, Mike. He got away with just a bad decision, bad throw, and defensively, you get a chance to steal a possession for your offense. You got to capitalize and make those plays.
He's got a receiver, and that's Latin. And they're going to move this ball the 35-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. On play action. Here's Jack. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Byron Murphy. He gets through to drop him, and it's a loss of 4.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sitting duck for this pass rush.
He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he's going to be taken down, but there is a flag on the field. You wonder if that was a push-off. On second down, it's Dak. Out to his right. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. Not much happening there, just a short gain.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
From the 46, here's second down and 9.
Yeah, here we go. I take 20.
Play fake. Prescott escaping to his left. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And penalty flags come in as it winds up incomplete, but no doubt there was contact there. Dak going to throw it here on first down. And not liking anything downfield, he'll just get this to the sideline. It is incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Exiting the pocket right. He runs with it. Dak wisely hits the deck at the end, but he slides after picking up the first down.
This has been a great drive, and mostly at the hands of the man with the ball there. He thought about pulling the trigger on that one, thought better of it, decides to take off with his legs, and now he's going to have first and goal.
He'll get back to Javonte Williams. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
This is a great example, Mike, of playing zone defense at a high level. They're trying to threaten him. They're trying to put 2 guys in his zone and see which guy he's going to choose. In this case, they try to out-leverage him into the...
To the goal line and in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So after one, it's the Cowboys with the early edge. We're back to Arlington in a moment.
Brandon
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. On the return, it's Rashid Shaheed. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
at their own 30-yard line.
Throwing on first and 10 is Darnold. He's hit as he threw. It goes to the ground, and it's an incomplete pass.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
That is caught downfield by inside the 45-yard line. First and 10.
A gain of 26 yards. First down, Seahawks.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Get this complete, it's Cup again. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. And he'll take this one in. Kenneth Walker, touchdown Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good, and the Seahawks will level things out at 7 apiece. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. First down, Prescott, headed left, find time, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
Here we go.
Now a second down throw for Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play. Third and long.
Here we go, 40. Here we go. 1, 8. Here we go, 47. And 47. Here we go, going to 54, going to 50. Here we go, going to 54, 1, 8. 26.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Rolling to the left. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
It's a gain of 29.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
26.
They'll throw again. Dak. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
Here we go. 26.
Dak facing third and long. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up fourth down.
Sets up fourth down.
Here we go, 46. Yeah, here we go. Here we go, 20. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. That's down the field for Lamb. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first and 10. Here's Darnold. That one on target to Cup. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line.
That's good for a Seahawks. First down. A 28-yard gain.
On first and 10, here comes Walker. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
No gain on the play. Brings up second and 10.
2 minutes to play. First half, all tied at 7. Greg and I, back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium. After this, Darnold to throw on second down. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion. He was looking for Kenneth Walker out of the backfield. And it's going to be third down.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
That one incomplete. Coverage outstanding there. Able to jar the ball free in a big spot. And now it is fourth down. To throw is Darnold, escaping the pressure right. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on fourth and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away. On first and 10, Prescott. In the middle of the field, it's taken by C.D. Lamb. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line. Great way to start the drive. A gain of 20 and a first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kick.
And we try to swing it outside, and it's intercepted. Nothing better than a big man touchdown. The defensive lineman comes up with a pick six. Celebration time for the guys up front.
Yeah, Mike, and you can always see which guys have a little running back in their pass, because this big guy, when he got his hands on the ball, he was not being stopped until he found himself in the end zone.
A return now from the 4. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field.
22-yard line.
Here we go, 46, 46. Here we go, 48. Hey, 47. 26.
Prescott on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, 46. Here we go, here we go. 48. Here we go, 47. Hey, kill. 26.
Now Prescott.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
He was looking for Jordan Pickens there, and it's going to lead to fourth down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide, we're just going to air it out. First, second, third down. All 3 incompletions, and now it brings up fourth down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline. You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
And that ball led him too far, maybe too wide. Out of bounds, incomplete. 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Forced out left. And he's in. Cooper Kupp. Touchdown, Seattle.
Touchdown, Seahawks.
You know, Mike, at this level, not all touchdowns are created equal. There's some plays that result in touchdowns, and then there are touchdown strikes. And this one is the latter. I mean, you talk about a confidently thrown ball on the money downfield. It doesn't get a lot better than this, and his receiver is able to take it in for 6.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Here comes a return from the 3. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Line in. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. Line in. 26.
The play action. It's Prescott. Lets it go downfield for Ferguson.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
A big play for the Cowboys. 31 yards.
46.
46. 1st down.
26.
A 1st down throw for Prescott. And that ball incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Moving to his left. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. And he'll take it on in. Jalen Tolbert, touchdown, Dallas. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys draw closer here. It's 21-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Shaheed now to return it. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line. Now timeout signal for him, and they'll get it with 10 seconds until the break. Ball rests at the 37. It's 1st and 10.
Go set.
Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. He's going to look deep. Going to Kupp.
So if this was an NBA game, Mike, we call that a heat check. He wasn't even open, but you know what? With the success that they've had all game so far, he's just saying, you know what? Everything we do is coming up right. I'm just going to give my guy a shot. And this time the defense had him covered, but expect him to continue to look his way. He's had a monster day.
That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Cavante Turpin on the return. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. 47. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. Pushed out to his left. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line.
Gain of 17 yards.
He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now. And a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
On play action, here's Dak. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
At the 44-yard line.
On the play fake, Dak. Throw left side, caught by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35. They'll come up here, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here we go, 47. 26.
To throw is Dak. That's to Ferguson once again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Brings up second.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 7.
47. Yeah. Here we go.
Play action now. Prescott. Oh, Lamb all alone, wide open. And he's in. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown.
And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
Nice job by them getting the back to the perimeter. Then he's able to get outside, stick his foot in the ground, and then get vertical. Right down the numbers. Those are the type of runs this offense wants to see more of going forward.
To throw on first down is Darnold. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
They'll try again here. Second and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Moving left, they'll take a shot. Downfield, looking for Kupp. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. Set to go now on first and 10.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
They'll run here with Walker. He did a nice job skipping away from one tackle, then going forward, gain of 5. It'll be second down.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4 at the Cowboys' 12-yard line.
Here's Darnold. Forced out wide. Up brings it in left side. And the The Seahawks are looking at a 1st and goal. He takes it all the way down to the 2.
Another Seahawks 1st down. 1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Walker will take this into the end zone for a Seahawk touchdown.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. Dak can throw it here on 1st down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
Play fake. Prescott. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball. When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on 3rd down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on 4th down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a 4th and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this 4th down.
That is incomplete. Oh, they elected to throw on 4th and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's always a gamble anytime you go for 4th down on your side of the field, but they clearly thought they had a play that they liked, but the defense came up huge, and now their offense is going to have a chance to capitalize.
To the end zone, it's intercepted. That's the safety, Malik Hooker.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position, being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
And the Cowboys, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Fourth quarter begins, and it's a run by Williams. Not much there, maybe a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Leonard Williams getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6, and it's 3rd down. Throwing is Prescott, and that is incomplete.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down. Prescott. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush that leads to a turnover on down. An opportunity for what could be a game-sealing touchdown right here. 1st down and goal. On this defense. Backed up. If they bring the fire there, stop him before he can get past the 3-yard line. From a little further back, here's 2nd and goal. Now Darnold. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. Darnold. He's got it at the 3. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain. Interesting decision. A field goal makes it a 2-score game. They're going to keep the hammer down and go for it on 4th and goal. Oh, they got the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. He'll grind out a couple of yards, gives them a little bit of space out to the 3. They face 2nd down and 7.
Second and 7.
Then we're going to 53. Yeah! There we go.
Back near his goal line, Prescott flushed to his left. He's going to let one go deep for Lang. And he'll be taken down, but what a connection. All the way up to the 45-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. It'll be a run out of the gun with Williams. And good, hard running there. He'll push his way forward, gain of about 5. It is 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Operating from the gun, here's Dak. That's out wide to Williams. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. 14 on the pickup. That's good for a Dallas 1st down. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. They'll drop to throw. On the move left. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. Derek Hall able to pursue his man and drop him for a loss of 4. Now on 2nd and long.
Yeah! Here go 46. Waiting, take. Here go 54. Hey, kill.
Prescott now. Open man down the field. It's Ferguson. And he will get into the end zone. Jake Ferguson. Touchdown, Dallas. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. Tie game. Still time to break that tie, though, as you see. Maybe run a 2-minute offense. And the kick's in the air. Shaheed now to return it. Get across the 20, mark him at the 22-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Here's 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Darnold. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. How about 25 yards to start the drive? 1st down.
Seahawks, 1st down. It's a game.
Now Walker.
And the Seahawks.
They're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. It's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
That's another Seahawks 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down.
They go with Walker. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. We'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10.
Second and 10. At the Cowboys' 41-yard line.
Darnold to throw. On the run to the right. That is caught downfield by Kupp. It's a gain there of 26 yards. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to 1st and 10.
First down, Seattle.
Operating from the gun. He can't get rid of it, and he's taken down.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
Set. Young lady.
Off the play fake, it's Darnold. Now a deep ball toward the end zone. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will go up by 7. Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. This is going to be taken in at the 3. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
46. Yeah, here we go. Right there. Go on in. Hey, 47. Hey, kill. Here we go, kill. Here we go. Go to 54. Go to 54. 26.
First down. Prescott escaping to his left. That is incomplete with 1 second left on the clock. They'll come up now for 2nd down.
Yeah, here we go. Go on in.
Here we go. One final play. He'll let this go deep for Tolbert. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. But in the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. So long, everybody.
Check the doors, check the windows, and pull the blinds. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't sleep much, that's crazy. how'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy, how'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see. Wake up and I found out that it change up. Wait, did it change up? Is it light out yet? Did it find out where? Better walk around the edge of the room in the bed with my arm on face. Face around, better try to breathe. Face around, face around. I check the doors, check the windows and pull the blind. I check the clock, wondering what he'll pull this time. I have a feeling that necromancer's outside, and I'm just trying to stay quiet. I don't think that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, promises and contracts I used to keep. I don't statements, that's crazy. How'd you know that? Keep myself up, that's maybe how you know that. Ooh, my hallucination I used to see.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Dallas Cowboys and the Seattle Seahawks. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, alongside Greg Olson, the kicker, Brandon Aubrey. Set for the start. Off we go from Lumen Field. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
On the return, the Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Throwing to open it up is Darnold. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
On second down, it's Darnold. And that is called in on the right sideline. Right. Inside the chalk, a heck of a catch.
32 yards.
And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
At the 35-yard line.
Ready? We're going to sign.
To throw is Darnold. And as he threw it, the pass is incomplete.
Let's give credit to that pass rush for making their presence felt, and although it didn't result in a sack, it's the disruption of the timing that's just enough to force that incompletion.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. To throw again is Darnold. Headed left, buying time. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he is out of bounds. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
To the goal line and in. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seahawks. Jason Myers on to attempt the extra point. The kick is good. And the Seahawks will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, Myers comes on now to kick it away. On the return, here's Turpin. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Dak going to put it up right away. Short throw caught by Ferguson. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down. From 29, here's 2nd and 5. On play action, here's Dak. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Now for the extra point. He's got it. Cowboys come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Shaheed now to return it. A good return as he takes it across the 30.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Darnold to throw on 1st down, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes.
It's a 10-yard loss. Brings up 2nd and 20 at the 20.
Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. Pass is completed to Cup, and he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Darnold now to throw. He's going to look deep. Going to Cup. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
And 10.
Here's Darnold. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
This pass rush is continuing to make their presence felt here in the early going. And for this quarterback, he's lucky to at least get rid of that ball because they were on the verge of recording their 2nd sack, and we're still here in the 1st quarter.
Throwing on 3rd down is Darnold. one intercepted. Picked up by their rookie corner. They'll run it for the first time with Javonte Williams. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
No gain on the play.
Second and 10.
Second and 10 at the 41-yard line.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll get that to Javonte Williams. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And it's third down.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a fourth down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on fourth down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single first down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming up. Fourth and short, initially, you could tell he's just trying to get this ball out of his hand quickly, just enough to move the chains. Defense did a good job taking his reads away, so he turns into a runner, puts his head down, picks up the first down, and keeps this drive alive.
A first down throw for Prescott. Runs to his right, and he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers might have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
On second down, it's Dak. Well, left side, brought by Ferguson. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. They've got it. It'll be first and goal after a pickup of 21. Ball sitting at the 7. First and goal. From the shotgun, it's Dak. And he will score! Dak Prescott, touchdown Cowboys. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. Auburn good with the extra point. And the Cowboys will move out to a 14-7 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Shaheed now to return it. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Darnold now on first and 10. He's going to take a shot down the field. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
You know, Mike, there's the saying in the NFL, take what the defense gives you. But that's not always the case. Sometimes you have to force a ball downfield. Show the defense you are willing to take big shots. Even though they weren't able to connect, it's going to have an impact the rest of the game.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba, the intended receiver. And now it's fourth down. They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw it. It's complete. He's got Cup. And he's going to have a Seahawks first down on a well-designed play to get 16 to keep the drive going.
45-yard line.
Yo, 80. Red 80. Red 80.
Here's Darnold again, taking the deep shot for Smith and Jigba. And he will score. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. Myers, good on the extra point. And the Seahawks will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. On the return, here's Turpin. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Dak can throw it here on first down. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes. Leonard Williams. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive. 1 quarter in the books. All even on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. On to the second quarter. Cowboys possess the football, and they are facing a 2nd and long. Those play action. It's Prescott. DeMarcus Lawrence getting in for the sack. That's going to lead to 3rd and very long.
It's 3rd down.
Here we go. We'll go 47. 26.
On the play fake. Dak. And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a 3rd consecutive time. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. He'll let this go for Pickens. That's incomplete. Daring ball on 4th down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on downs. A tight end in motion now. Here's Wonder. And that play took a little long to develop. They stopped him for no gain at the 4.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all...
And he's into the end zone yet again. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba. Touchdown, Seattle. That is his 3rd touchdown of the afternoon. This is turning into a monster game. Let's keep an eye on this. 3 touchdown catches alone in the first half. Could be a record-setting game. On the return, here's Turpin. Terrific return. He's taken down just shy of midfield.
Take over first and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Play fake. Prescott. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Play action now. Prescott. He'll get this complete. It's George Pickens. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Pickens, first catch. And that's good for a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Prescott on first down. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Rolling to the left. Now he'll run. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. Third and long coming up.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Got his man at the 6. And he'll be out of bounds at the 5. Now it is first and goal. They'll run. It's Williams. Powering forward. He's in. Javonte Williams. Touchdown, Dallas. Now Aubrey for the extra point. He gets it to go. Cowboys will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Shaheed now to return it. And this will work out quite well. He'll get it all the way out to the 30-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Renamed in late 2020, there's a look at Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Seattle Seahawks. The kicker, Brandon Aubrey, is out to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control in the zone like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really want to brag. Just tell them that I'm leaving with a bag.
From the 32 now, here's first and 10. Darnold looking to start with a pass. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
We have to see what kind of looks this defense is going to throw at him as this game moves along. But they're in the zone to start. I do think we'll see plenty of man coverage as we move along, but the first throw of this one, incomplete.
Now it's second and 10. First carry here for Ken Walker. Well, we'll get about 3, close to the 35. A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7.
It's 3rd and 7.
Darnold will try and do this himself. And that is incomplete. 4th down coming up.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Now here we go on 4th. Darnold. That is caught. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
First down. First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Back to throw, Darnold. Outright. And now a fumble. The ball's out. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. And the defense not able to get it. From a defensive perspective, what's that moment like when you realize the ball is loose?
It is a moment where all concentration goes right to the football. This is something you've talked about in all your preparation for the game. And you probably talk about this training camp. Knock the ball free, take it away from the other team, and now you have that chance. It's a little bit of deflation when they end up recovering it.
They knocked it free, but couldn't take it away. Here's Darnold. He'll try and do this himself. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. The Seahawks moving pretty well through the air. Another first down. Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want to throw body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping that one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
Now Darnold. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Have to give some credit to the defender on that when he read all of his keys perfectly and got a great break on the ball and able to force that incompletion.
Now it's Darnold. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Here's Darnold. And complete to Smith-Njigba. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 17-yard line. The third down conversion is successful. Give him 12 yards that time.
First and 10 at the 17.
Walker now at first and 10. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. Ken Walker from 17 yards out. And the Seahawks get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now a 7-0 game. After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And he's all the way up across the 40 and down at the 40. Great return. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 42. Here's a play fake as they set up the throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he sensed being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. Here's 2nd and 10.
Yeah, here we go.
Prescott. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing a full 9 yards here on the sack. Now it's 3rd down. Prescott to throw it. They're looking for Lamb, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
After the interception, here's Darnold. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Malik Hooker. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead. And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion, one more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
Well, that sack, it goes to Boye Mafe.
And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. They're indeed going for it. It's Prescott. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. How about this starting field position? First and goal from 2 yards out. Walker diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on 4th down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
After the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive.
And he's missed now his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Second and 10. Now Prescott. This one swung out to Williams. And he's got this down to the 35. That one good for 20 on the catch and run.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Dallas.
Kill.
Now a first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. Second down coming up.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Prescott from the gun. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
He's into space past the 25, and finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll try and run. This is Williams. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal.
Leads to second and goal on the Seahawks 8-yard line.
On play action, Prescott. And he checks this one down to Williams. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. Call it a loss of 2 there on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and goal situation. Prescott off play action. And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Once you get into the red zone, space is at a premium for receivers to try and operate and shake themselves free. That one's incomplete.
Prescott to throw on 4th. And he's brought down. Can't do anything with the football. It's a sack and a turnover on downs. He couldn't get the ball away on 4th and goal. And it'll be a turnover on downs. Here's Walker to start the drive. And he is going to lose yardage here. Call it a full 3 yards in the wrong direction there. Brings up second down. To throw is Darnold. He finds Smith and Jigba. He'll be marked down at the 26 with a gain of 7.
Simple drag route here, lined up out left and tried to work his way back across the field. You probably saw me twitch there, partner, because I think he wanted the ball a little bit sooner. By the time he looked it in, defender was right on him.
Darnold now to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47. Up the middle they run. It's Walker. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
A shotgun snap for Darnold. He completes this to Walker. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
We're going to set.
Looking to throw. This is caught. And all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Jackson Smith and Jigba. 35 yards. And the Seahawks take a 3-touchdown lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And it's now 21-0. Here, he's past the 30. It's a foot race. And they are not going to catch him. He's in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Brandon Aubrey now for the extra point. It's up, it's good, and it'll cut the lead to 21-7. So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
On 3rd down, here's Walker. And he's going to be taken down at the 39, clearly short of the first by a few yards. It's a pickup of 6, but it's not going to be enough. And the punt team's going to be summoned on 4th down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position. He'll drop this down to Williams. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The catch and run, good for 18 and a 1st down. Now a timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the 1st down.
a trip, you know I'm tripping for my dog. Who you with? Couple sergeants and them teams where they get that. This revolution with
Hey, kill!
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he's only going to get a yard from the 20 to the 19.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
2nd and 8 coming from the 19. Prescott now. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Here's Prescott. Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. The Cowboys going to use their second timeout now as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in half number 1. Williams trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Here's Prescott. Screenplay set up for Williams. And he'll get blown up behind the line of scrimmage. Back at the 6. Prescott on 3rd and goal. And this is caught for a Cowboy touchdown. Jake Ferguson from 6 yards away. And the Cowboys get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. Oh, and a nice return, but he takes a big shot at the end of it. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. They'll let this go deep for Smith and Jigba. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And they're not going to go quietly into this halftime break. They know they're in for a fight, so they're trying to make every possession count. They took the big shot there, but it winds up incomplete.
Now it's Darnold. And that one complete downfield to Cup. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Cooper Kupp in the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead now up to 14. So just 8 ticks remaining here in the first half as they'll kick this one away. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33.
At their own 33-yard line.
Final play of the half. Prescott. That one down the field for Ferguson. That's caught inside the 20. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. By no means certainly are they out of this contest. Two-score game start of the third quarter, but you feel like if they don't get points and then they give up points, then it can become a slippery slope. This feels like an important possession.
Yeah, and that slope becomes even more slope if you come away empty-handed on this drive, because then you give them a chance to extend their lead. You need some kind of points here, even if it's just a field goal. It's what I call one of those calming drives, trying to slow things down a little bit.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Prescott. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I'm sure there was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Takes this to the 32, maybe the 31, and then the defense rallying quickly after that broken tackle. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Out of the gun, here's Prescott. Caught left side, Williams. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. It's a gain of 4 there and gives him a new set of downs. Play action now, Prescott. Now he's going to step up and run. Prescott able to get down there at the end on the slide, and he has the first as well. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Looking to throw. Prescott firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
And those two just have been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
From the shotgun, it's Prescott. Throw left side, complete. That's Williams. They call it a loss of a yard there. And now what we have here, a 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Prescott to throw it. He'll try and do this himself. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. And the Cowboys have cut it back within a score. Aubrey good with the PAT. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. Well, now how about this return? And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Now Darnold. That's down the field. He's got a roll. And he is in for a Seattle touchdown. Elijah Arroyo, 33 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead now up to 14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. Our dangerous return man showing it here.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter, went down, got the touchdown to cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
Ball at the 40 here for 2nd and 5. Prescott, he's going to change things up here. Now a give up the middle to Williams. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47.
A gain of 14 yards. And the Cowboys first down. A gain of 14.
To throw is Prescott.
First down.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, whatever adjustments they're trying to make over on that sideline, Charles, this defense, they just seem to be a step in front of them and not giving them a chance to implement any of those changes. And here, a pick six, and they widen the lead.
At least a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps. And right now, they are thinking hard about putting this opponent away. That turnover, it grew their lead and just totally deflated that offense. Now these next couple of series, you can take them out of the game entirely if you continue on this pace.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Back to it after the pick six, Prescott. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Julian Love picks it. So the woes on offense continue. That's the 2nd pick thrown here in the 3rd quarter.
And we know it was ill-advised, but that was an opportunity to help them get back into the game. Instead, he throws another interception, and now their task is even tougher.
And his throw is going to be incomplete.
In today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move them all over the place to try and find good matchups, and they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here as they've got it at their own 4-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. We sit in quarter number 3 out in Seattle. A 2nd and 10 now.
Hey, kill! 47!
Now Prescott. And now Prescott is going to be taken down. He couldn't get away, and that's a safety.
At this point, I think it's a surprise when he isn't close to being sacked on a passing down. The amount of times he's hit the deck today, I think a lot of us are reading safety before they even took the snap. Simply a merciless pass rush every step of the game, and that rush earns a crowning achievement there.
To throw is Darnold. He gets this complete to Shaheed. And he gets this one inside the 50.